Rahim. Allahumma salli ala Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallim. Madam Chair, Commissioners, Lead Counsel, Assistant Counsel, viewers and listeners, members of the press, good morning. Welcome back once again to our daily proceedings of this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters. Without further ado, I have the honor to yield the floor to Madam Chair for our next item on our today's agenda. Madam Chair, over to you.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. I'll call on Honorable Sila to lead us in Muslim prayers and Honorable Joyner to lead us in Christian prayers. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-rahmanir rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal mustaqim. Siratal ladzina an'amta 'alaihim ghairil maghdubi 'alaihim waladdallin. اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد كما صليت على إبراهيم وآل إبراهيم وبارك على محمد وعلى آل محمد كما باركت على إبراهيم وعلى آل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد. اللهم صل على سيدنا محمد الفاتح لما أغلق والخاتم لما سبق الناصر الحق بالحق والهادي إلى صراطك المستقيم وعلى آله حق قدره ومقداره العظيم. إن الله وملائكته يصلون على النبي الذين آمنوا صلوا عليه وسلموا تسليما صلى الله تعالى عليه وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم تسليما. سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون وسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين. آمين.
In the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Almighty and eternal Father, we adore you today. Guide us as we go about our daily tasks. Help us to serve you to the end. Have mercy upon us. Grant us favor, renewed strength and inner peace to face the challenges of life. Let your goodness and mercy continue to be our guide, and by your grace we shall always bask in your heavenly blessing. Through Jesus Christ our Lord. Amen.
Good morning, Mr. Witness. You may kindly take your seat. Mr. Witness, for continuation of your testimony before this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and related matters, I want to remind you that you are still under oath before I hand you over to Madam Chair for us to proceed. Thank you. Madam Chair, over to you.
Good morning, Mr. Ceesay. You are welcome back. Council, we may proceed.
Good morning, Commissioners. Good morning, Mr. Ceesay. Now, please let's take this back again. Lot 3, the total sum of the contract was 5 million.
in Mandinka.
was 5,703,000.
Yes, Mandinka Kongha.
Very well.
Very well, Council. Mandinka. Ceesay.
Mandinka.
Mandinka, yes, very well.
Thank you. For lot 3, the total sum of the contract was 5,703,976.
Ako ila lot 3. Ako mta ko kodo ni menjo taji atata le for million lulu 5 million.
No, the contract sum was 5,703,976.
Ako kodo be ni a chensu contract ko yante jola menna wala be jola menna wala mu 5 million
703,976.
703,976. Yes.
How much were you paid, or how many times were you paid?
Ako san wo kodo nying nangamo nying yejo sinya jelle la.
Yenjo 20% la sinya killing.
I was paid 20% just once.
That is 1,040,795.
Ako wale mu 1,040,795. Yes.
And there was an additional payment again?
Ako fo kodido jota le koteke.
Kodido jota ba jani obe jola entara fo stage to mfata stage ngo kodo request and say enta fo karini fe manjo wala.
Yes, another money was paid, but it happens that I carried the work up to the stage as agreed, but I demanded the monies. It takes me more than a month before I was paid.
Okay, now forget about lot 4. I'm still on lot 3. Let's clear lot 3, then we can move to lot 4.
Ako sa yenyi na lot 4 la nga continue lot 3 la nimpaleta jela watumole mina saw na ngata lot 4 penketa ji.
Okay.
Now, when this first payment was done for the first phase, did you complete the first phase?
Ako san kabrina te ji jori follow ke mi ala ko wo furu force follow phase follow ako phase follow nying fo inata la bando ya dokule ya bang.
Nga dokule from futa stage ma pour ka next 30% to request.
Yes, I did my job up to the end of the first stage. Now I should demand for my 30%.
Okay. Now for the first payment, for each payment, if you complete, you are supposed to be provided a progress certificate. Did you receive any progress certificate from BCC?
Ako sa o stage will be stage amunta ko niya dogu fo ya bang itol nanta progress stage fenko certificate o dada ya dila. Ako fo wolna ne progress certificate o dada ya dila bang.
And it no progress certificate din.
No, I was not issued with any certificate.
Okay. Then still, lot 3, you receive an additional 20% payment for another 1,040,795 again in March 2022.
Ako sanya juwe March 2022 inata jori fulanjang okay wala mu 20% koteke mentata for 1,040,795
Ha, you okay?
Yes, they did.
That was for which phase?
Ako profess Juma.
Wala punga continue do kola.
That is for me to continue on the said project or work done therein.
Did you complete that phase?
Ako phase ni for ilabanta banna ba.
Hanima banno katuna yo 20% yo 30% la yenjo ko benjo 20% la.
No, it was not completed because I was supposed to be paid 30%, but they said they are going to pay me 20%.
And you were not issued any progress certificate for that one as well, for that payment?
Ako wo fadang ni ajube wo joro nyim fadang emang progress certificate dadaye comme emen fonun ko follow e make nyim fala nyong fadang man nake.
Mi fala nyong fana emang any progress fen ko din certificate din.
No, there wasn't any progress certificate
because
for this.
It was incomplete.
Ako bayri do ko nyim mambak.
Ba do ko nyim for the stage because 20% wala sambala nyata fele stage yo memma.
Yes, because although the work does not reach at the stage agreed, as far as I said, instead of paying me 30%, they paid me 20%.
Okay. Now let's move to lot 4.
Ako saying aboje nga saw ngata lot 4.
The contract sum was $1,331,450.
Ako kodo mi yalon ko men jota wala men nyanda jola contract wala fulanjango wala face fulanjango wala tata for $1,331,450. $450.
Ha wala.
Yes, that's correct.
You receive an advance payment of $226,290.
Ako jele nata kodo jo ka follow ka jo bari mendi la walem
$226,290. That's for the fencing.
$226,290. Ako wo pro fenso.
Ha yo dinal.
Yes, that money was given to me.
Did you complete that phase?
Ako phase nying fo ya complete le ba ya par ya dogule ya bang.
Phase ni almost nga bane ka nga fenso be fence le fo tuta pour ka griaso damba ke fenko release ke fenso.
Yes, the phase was almost done because I did all the fencings and now there was a little portion left for the wires.
The fenko release all.
For the rings, yeah.
Were you issued a progress certificate in that one as well?
Ako wo fana for progress certificate o dila bana.
Any progress certificate dina
No progress certificate was issued to me.
No completion certificate as well?
Ako completion certificate fana mo fana da.
Completion certificate mala because completion certificate ka kemne ni do ko be bande kana complete certificate kana di ba do ko yin desatale because ni sol man chala.
No, there was not completion certificate due to the fact that because this work was not completed and it needs to be completed before you are issued with any completion certificate.
Okay. Now you have it in your statement that 35% of the works were complete prior to the termination.
Ako barite la statement oto yemen fo je wolem iko 35% do ko la karola o be kele ni ajube e obe do kule.
Obe do kule.
Yes, I did.
Who rated that?
Ako jumale o safe jumale o haima.
Defo haima.
I rated it for myself.
Now, were you issued a termination letter?
Ako san fo kabring do ko ning ya londi inata termination letter dila.
Inata termination letter dinale.
Yes, I was issued with a termination letter.
Where is the termination letter?
Ako letter o nyille.
Ako le fo yiri ngana bagasol ko le jibe nyaaw nya ma ko move tal no ngana bagasol ko nya man certificate o man fen ko nyino.
Very unfortunate because I did all my best searching everywhere but I could not be able to lay hands on that certificate. This is due to the fact that I have transferred from where I was residing.
Okay. Now, at some point, Mr. Ture, Katim Ture, appointed Mr. Usainu Job as the consultant to supervise the work. At what point was this?
Ako wati jumale Katim Ture Ousman Job keje pour que wo katraje meng praike supervisor ti do ko la karola.
Katim ni appoint wati me na wata almost 2 months nyom chele janni be consultant not la site janni Usainu bina site on it.
Yes, he appointed Mr. Ture and Mr. Ture almost did 2 months almost before they hired a consultant.
Prior to that, who was supervising the work?
Ako jandi wobe kala jumale ka do ko supervise no.
Katim le kana yes.
It was Katim who used to come there.
Okay. Now, to your view, what was the reason for the termination?
Ako sa termination o adaliro committee munat na ye terminate wala do go terminate.
Termination adaliro menti ye mite wala commandi ko ntela do ko amanya ta soto timanya ta ginna do ko to.
The reason for my termination, they summoned a meeting and it was said that they don't see any development in or any feature in my work.
So not after ko na do ko be tardela because nga do ko kele fon frata stage mo prali njo nga request ni alemanjo.
I then said to that, yes, I agree because this is the fact that I walk up to the stage being agreed and I requested for monies for you to pay, of which you did not do so.
what out of almost or request what out of almost 1 month and a half month request be lari bogi man son nandola.
That request have been with them for almost 1.5 months, and they did not do anything concerning it.
Later part, at a katim lu one bembe site or a katim not site or any 1 man we can find jaga.
At later part, one day it happens that Katim came and found me at the place or the site with 1 man by the name Jaga.
Yang kumandi,
I was called.
ni lota karara.
We then stand aside.
Ikonyo ko sign be wakila ngela 20% of jola kodoro posi for the stage man ko.
Then they said to me, now we will try so that we can pay you your 20% so that the work can get to the stage. Agreed.
Ko hani 20% jola because 30% ngenta jola pour nga continue be ko la.
I said to them, no, I disagree. I said, no, it shouldn't be 20%. It should be, you should pay me 30% so that I can go ahead with the work.
Ikonyo no, eno futa stage ko ndo futa stage mal al contract ko jibe ndo futa stage mal.
They said, no, I did not get to the stage. I said, no, I have gotten to the stage. You can check the contract.
So ni yo push and pull.
There was a push and pull in between.
Then come fat and ko look. Alaji balbe menchela.
Then there I was angry and I said to them, look, now decide what you want to do.
So mbeje
during that time,
one man that I call Mr. Jassy. He is the project manager something like he's the project manager something like Mr. Jassy.
It happens one day, 1 man by the name, also named Mr. Jassy, might be the project manager, I think, called me.
Another for you see the bank jibe ye account deal nga kodo jola account se jibe okay.
He then said to me, you check your account because the account you check the bank, the account that you gave us, we have posted money therein.
Nga account you not nga kodo tra ba nga kodo tra nga 20% damba yorejo.
I went there, I checked, I realized that yes, there was monies, but as I said, it was 20% that was posted to my account.
Ntara katim no for B.C.C.
I went up to B.C.C to follow Katim.
Katim, na doko tata for almost 30%. Alien tonjola, sal can go 20% la kwenye ko ngamen fo mbole kila.
I went to him upon my arrival. I said to him, Katim, but now the agreement was that you are to pay me 30%. Why should you pay me 20%? And I walk up to the stage, agreed.
Akwenye ko mbejola la mbejola tani doko ni for stage ni for stage ya bele 10% jola.
He said to me, now you can go ahead, you walk until the completion. When you get to the stage, then your remaining 10% will be paid to you.
And that was never part of the agreement?
That was never out of the agreement. How was the agreement? Sorry, ma'am.
Yes, that was not part of the agreement.
Okay. So what was the reason for the push and pull between you and Katim?
Ako sign mune kata daliloti iring Katim la nyosabo wala push and pull.
Because nga jele ko contract ko 30% nyata njola wala manjo 30% nyo 20% wala nde do ko keno nga futa fanyata futa damendo.
I say yes, because I realize or I know that I should be paid 30% so that I can be able to carry my work till the stage agreed. But 20% cannot take me to the stage.
And it was never about you hiring unqualified professionals?
Anu amanke ko be take molmenta do ko la wolo amunta ko wolo bulol man senea.
No, amanke.
No, it's not that.
Were you supposed to give him any monies?
Ako fo inyanta ka kodido di tol la ba?
Ka kodido di jumala.
Who are those?
Mr. Katim Ture.
Ako Katim Ture.
Hani manyana kodidi la?
No, I supposed not to give them any monies.
Did he ask for you to give him any monies?
Ako fo amenyi ninga wala amam fem fo e polisi fendiala.
Ane amam fem fo e polisi fendiala?
No, he did not tell me to give him something.
Bari?
But
I
know that this was the problem, what caused me all these difficulties.
How did you know that?
Because the
way they speak to me.
And you refused to understand what they were saying.
And
because
yes, I was not ready to understand.
One day
exactly did you understand? What exactly did you understand from?
Because 30% of Briba Jola,
All I understand is that when they are paying or they are to pay the 30%, that was very near to prayer time.
So, bini be what salo sitara na nata disa ko 20%
When it was not far from the prayer time, they decided that they will pay me 20%.
And they withhold the 10% without giving you any reason as to why they withhold that.
Ako sa amunda ko 30% o 10% o mutala anu ima fo dalilo me atine maudila.
Ima fo dalilo latne ya yo muta.
They did not tell me the reason why they could not or they don't want to pay me that 10%.
All
what they told me was that if I go ahead with the work later it will be given to me.
Understand Mr. Katim, nde hali buduro manta dile kodoto because ni kodo man ni kodo mutuba dono solo la kodo alu trouble di telephone le kana ndo ko manito.
I know, and I told them that Katim, this money is even a penny I will not give you that because these monies are from the white people who used to fund this project.
And when you told him that, what was his response?
Ako kabriyo fo ate muna ketala jabi rota ay jabi muna la.
Ay ina fanya hani banta akonya banta man taman fenyini ke bulon ka ko hani ngalo man fenyini kamur bodam fana ka fo wala dalin fana ka fo wala kamadon pour salon ko taman tabu duddu la nyinto.
He said to me that but I'm not fine or looking for anything from these monies. I said yes, I understand, but I'm just telling you for you to understand, to be aware that I'm not even giving you any penny from these monies.
Since then there was an issue.
Ako sa munta ko kabiro wato nyinkuol nata wuli.
Biri abota wala mankay rosoto bulu.
From that time I'll never have peace from them.
Until you were subsequently terminated.
Ako fa wato men na terminate.
Wato men na terminators later kinya na be site auto.
Up to the time I was terminated, and these termination letters were sent to me while I was at the site.
Okay, that will be all for the witness, Madam Chair, in the absence of any questions from the commissioners.
Mr. Ceesay.
Mr. Ceesay.
Yeah.
Do you know one Lamin Jata?
Ako mo kili kami for Lamin Jata. Ya lo neba.
Lamin Jata untolle monte na tele at the same site la lodol batable lodol bentable.
Yes, we were all at the same site, and he have knowledge and I do have knowledge.
Now you've just told us that he has one lot and you have another lot. What lot was he working on?
Ako jele inata fo no mole ko lot do be table blue, but lot do batele blue. Ako lot tumale batele blue.
Actually, malon ko mba remember ko lot member, but I understand ko lot do batele blue. Atli responsible lot do.
I cannot remember exactly the lots he was responsible, but I was aware that he was handling or responsible of other lots.
Are you aware that he was also contracted to do the same fencing that you were contracted to do for the sum of over $4 million? Were you aware of that?
Ako fo yin kalam tajele ko ate fana ye contract ko le dila contract ko mi yalon ko yemi asifa e mendi itele bi nyanta men dogula yo le fana di atela purati woke and iba jola ko do menna abetamila million nanila
mo kalamuta barna ko siroto brilu kilembita abanyin.
I am not aware. I was not aware of that, but through my, check-ins when I went to Bajul, when I just walked past the site, I saw his men walking
at the same fence.
At the same fence which was contracted to me.
Mr. Jata,
there I called him Mr. Jata. Then we greeted one another.
Mr. Jata, your face or detail, your face or detail, okay.
I said, then ask him, this fence was given to you or contracted to you? He answered in a affirmative. I said, okay.
Congratulations.
I then congratulated him.
That
was the time I was sure, truly speaking, this contract was issued to him.
Now, Mr. Ceesay, how can two of you, two contractors, contracted to do one fence? One is paid over $4 million, and you are supposed to be paid over $5 million for the same one contract.
Ako sa nyininkaro menti wala ke nyininkamenna ako kuwe kenola nyadi le contract man fula mi alon ko ye doku klingole di atela ye mendi itela ate fana ye wole diala andu ate nyant men jola atela karola abetamela million nanila ite dum mi alon ko ye jo menna wala nyante jola menna abetamela million lulula.
No, let him just wait. Let me finish the question. Now, how were you working on the same site where another independent contractor was given to do the same fence, and you have just told this commission that you have done 35%, and you are the one that assess the work that you have done on that fence?
Ako kanola nyaade le doku mi alon ko ye mendi itela doku kilingo ite men doku atefana yo doku kilingo di atela andung amunta ko atol momo ibika dogo ke ifaye atol mu contract konti andung ite nata fojam ko wo fenso ite ya doku le ni ya kabriya doku fo ipareta ya hayma andung kabriya hayma inata je ko ite men doku ye wota tele for 35%.
Fenso ni amanke 5 million. Fenso la contract mo 1,131,000 lit. Contract
the contract sum of the fencing was not 5 million. It's 1 million.
1 million.
131,000.
450.
450.
Mr. Ceesay, you said in your statement.
Statement.
And let me read. Your statement. You said, after the bid opening process, I was successfully awarded the contract for Lot 3 rehabilitation works at the Crab Island, amounting to 5,703,976. That is fencing of Crab Island, amounting to 1,131,450. So this is inclusive in the Lot 3 that was given to you, correct?
Amunta ko nying contract ko wala fence la kodo wo amunta ko lot 3 men di la wo nying contract ko manke kodo nyi manke killing.
And man killing because ye be jo partly ye be jo fayon.
They are not the same. Each of these contract was paid apart.
But now what I don't understand, Mr. Ceesay, is that so is it, just to clarify, so Lot 4 was just for the fencing, right?
Ako sign pro ko senenda ako Lot 4 wala lot nani njangoti ako wo pro fencing them.
Ha wala fencing dambat.
Yes, that's correct. That's only for fencing.
So the 1,040,795.34, what was that payment for?
Ako sign kodo mi alango ye jo 1,040,795.4. Ako wo akodo ajoro daliro mumuneti.
Hanga me wala lot 3 la 20%.
That is Lot 3, 20% of the Lot 3.
I think so.
I think so.
So for the Lot 4 for the fencing, how much did you receive?
Ako Lot 4.
Actual amount.
Lot 4, me alango fencing them. Ako ye yelle la je.
Well, yenjo about 200 and.
Use the mic.
Please speak into the mic.
Okay. Yenjo $226,290.
$226,290.
No, what I just want to be clear about one thing. So Lot 4 was allocated to you and to Mr. Jatta at the same time. Is that correct?
Amunta ko Lot 4 ya di itela inata di Mr. Jatta la fanang.
Ha bina koresroto bi ya tantebul ya di Mr. Jatta la because Mr. Jatta ko la ko ya diatel.
Through my observation, when it was seized or taken from me, I think that was the time it was given to Jatta because I called him and he said yes, this was given contracted to him.
Yes, so it will be true that you did not do any work on the fencing.
ako den niyo wala baje la ko betonya la ko iman dogu ke offense ka
wallahi nga dogu ke offense to fa be round katu rinstol chala.
I swear I did I erected all the fence up to a certain portion where I should rinse the fence.
Thank you, Mr. Ceesay.
Ako baraka back, Ceesay.
That is all for we have for the witness.
Very well.
Is that all for this witness? Mr. Ceesay, we will thank you for coming and giving your evidence. But if we need to call you back to clarify any other issue that we find on the project sites, we will do so. Thank you so much.
Thank you, madam. Thank you, madam. Thank you so much.
And please endeavor to find whether you can see the termination letter that was given to you and the reasons therein. I think the termination will contain why your contract was terminated.
All right. Thank you,
The
ma'am.
letter will contain that information.
All right, ma'am.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You are discharged.
Good morning, Mr. Witness. Mr. Witness, welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Mr. Witness, in which language do you wish to make your testimony? Can you face that camera? They make you speak into the mic. Can you speak into the mic, please? Yeah. Okay. In which language do you wish to make your testimony? Can you speak into the mic?
Yes.
In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
English and Mandinka.
English and Mandinka. No, choose one. Which one?
English.
English.
Yes.
Okay, what is your religion?
Muslim.
Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Quran.
Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Still, you are not speaking into the mic for everybody to hear you.
Okay.
Can you hold the Holy Quran and then repeat after me?
Yes.
Okay. I, Kebba Ousman Drammeh,
Kebba Ousman Drammeh,
do swear that
do swear that
I'll speak the truth,
I'll speak the truth,
the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Thank you. You may be kindly seated. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness to you for us to proceed. Yes, sit down, please.
Good morning, Mr. Drammeh. You are welcome. Please speak into the mic. Council, we may proceed.
Yes, thank you very much, Honorable Chairperson and Honorable Commissioners. Mr. Drammeh, can you please state your full name for the Commission?
Ousman Drammeh,
What is your address?
21A James Senegal, Banjul.
Mr. Drammeh, we have a statement dated the 30th of August 2023
Yes.
that was obtained from you. We'll give you a copy. Please go through it.
Yes, this was my statement.
We apply to tender the statement of the witness, Kebba Ousman Drammeh, into evidence as an exhibit.
The statement dated the 30th of August 2023 is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/BCC/KOD/001.
As the Commission places. Now, Mr. Drammeh, what is your educational background?
My educational background, I went to primary school at Mohammedan Primary School. Then I finished at St. Augustine's High School. I graduated there with all levels.
Which year was that?
I think it was 94, if I could remember.
1994?
Yes, 1994.
Please proceed, and then, after that?
After that,
Any other qualification?
I was engaged into football, and I was playing football. Then later, after finishing my career, I went to coaching, and I was also doing business also.
Okay. Very well. Now, we call you today because we have learned that you have had a business dealings with several business dealings with BCC.
Yes.
But the one we are interested today in is the supply of 3,000 dustbins. Do you recall this?
Yes, sir.
What can you tell us about this particular contract you've had with BCC?
First of all, this contract, I think it was a tender. I had an information that there is a tender for these dustbins, for 3,000 dustbins.
Yes.
So, when I had the information, then I went to the council. Then I asked, they said, yes, there is this tender for 3,000 dustbins. Then I bought the...
How were you informed?
I was supplying them before.
You were supplying them before?
Yes, I was.
So how did you get the information?
I had the information from someone who told me that there is a tender.
Who is that someone?
I think I couldn't remember the person, but it was a phone call.
Why can't you remember the person that informed you of $13 million business?
No, I think because normally all the time when I'm supplying them, I receive a phone call from either from the secretary or from the purchasing office.
Which secretary is that?
I don't actually know her name.
You don't know the secretary's name?
No, I didn't know.
She calls you all the time?
She calls and tell me, BCC, I'm calling from BCC, and we need these stuffs and these stuffs. Then if you can deliver it, then I will try to deliver it. Then later they will make a payment. But for this instance, I received a call, I think it's from BCC. They told me that there is a tender for these dustbins.
Who in BCC called?
No, actually, definitely, I cannot tell you who the person.
That's not correct. That cannot be correct. Your source of information for $13 million is business, and you have been dealing with them for so long, and you don't even know who informed you. That is not making sense. No, you don't believe that. Somebody paying you $30 million, you don't even know their name?
Definitely, I couldn't tell you the name. I didn't know the name.
You don't know the people you deal with in BCC?
No,
several businesses with them, several times. You are one of the people that have benefited the most from BCC, and you don't know the people you deal with?
No, it was a phone call. It was not a mobile number. It was a phone call.
About?
Yes.
Who do you deal with in BCC? Let's first establish that your source of information.
Source of information, I get it from BCC, from the secretary.
Who is the secretary?
The CEO's secretary.
Who is the CEO's secretary?
Definitely, I didn't know her name.
Okay.
I didn't know
Please
her
proceed. So the CEO's secretary called you.
Yes.
And informed you about a tender.
Yes.
For the supply of dustbins.
Yes.
Okay.
Then I went to the office. I went to the cashier and paid for the form.
How much?
I think it's $1,000 if I could remember.
Okay. Proceed.
I could remember. Then after
and then
that,
what happened?
Then after that, I filled the form, and I was given a package of the items they want.
And these items were?
For the bins. For the bins. Yes. And then there was a date they said that is the deadline for the submission.
Do they have a specification for the bins?
Yeah, they have a specification. It's already indicated in the pamphlet. Everything.
Do you have the pamphlet with you here?
Yes, it is with me in my bag.
May I please see it?
Sorry. Yeah,
we apply to tender a bid and contract document for the procurement of goods for the supply of 3,000 dustbins. Is that correct, sir?
Yes, sir.
To be admitted into evidence and marked as an exhibit.
The bid and contract documents for procurement of goods provided by the witness. Mr. Drammeh, this bid document.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you prepare this bid document, or you were given this bid document by the council? Because I see that it is It has the heading also Gambia Public Procurement Authority version, July 2003.
It was given to me by the council.
By council?
Yes.
All right. The bid and contract documents for the procurement of goods is hereby admitted in evidence as an exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/BCC/KOD/002.
As the Commissioner pleases. Now, yes, so you bought the form, the bid document, and the technical specifications were stated in, right? Now, I will give you back the bid document. You'll guide us through what the specifications were regarding what they really want to purchase.
Sorry, can I clarify something?
Yes.
In the case of this bid for these 3,000 bins,
Yes.
the information that I have,
Yes.
you know, normally when they want to buy goods, it is the secretary of the this guy, the CEO,
Yes.
who normally calls me.
Yes.
But for this thing, it was the mayor who told me that this thing is available if you can go and apply for it.
Thank you very much.
Sorry for that.
Thank you. No, that's okay. It's okay to be honest. If you're honest, there's no problem. We just want to get information, the accurate information, and then we move on.
Okay.
All right? So now please guide us through. We will come back to that statement. Just guide us through the technical specification.
Yes.
Please proceed.
Yeah, you want me to proceed?
Yes, you can read it out. Which page are you reading from?
Schedule of requirements.
On page?
Page 20.
Thank you. Please proceed.
I read the...
Yes, sir.
The delivery schedule expressed in months stipulates hereafter a delivery date, that is the date of delivery at EXW premises or B to be carried at the port of shipment when the contract is placed on FOB or CIF items, or C to the first carrier when the contract is placed on FCA or CIP terms, in order to determine the correct date of delivery hereafter specified. The procuring organization has taken into account the additional time that will be needed for international or national transit to place.
No, not the mode of payment or transportation of the goods. The actual bin that they want, the type of the bin that they want.
You know, the type of bin they want is page 21.
Yes.
You have item number 1, technical specification of items required. The type of wheeler bins to be provided must be 100% plastic, standard color, black 1,000, nature, green 1,000, and blue 1,000 for 3 constituencies.
The size is there?
No, I haven't read the size. Okay. I think it might be there. 2, you have type of wheeler bins to be provided must have a high resistance to heat, decay, dense, frost, and chemicals. 3, the type of wheeler bins to be provided must be equivalent to 360 liters, length 770 millimeter, width 680 millimeter, and height 1,100 millimeter. 4, the type of wheeler bins to be provided must be able to carry a maximum load weight of 144 kg or more. The type of wheeler, number 5, the type of wheeler bins to be provided must have solid rubber tires fitted with a corrosion-resistant steel axle to ensure long service life in even the harshest of environment.
Let me help you to read.
Yes.
Let me help you to read it. Yeah. Says combined technical specifications and bid compliance. You have technical specification of item required. 1. The type of wheelie bins to be provided must be 100% plastic.
Yes.
Standard color, black 1,000, nature green 1,000, and blue 1,000 for the 3 constituencies. Now the type of wheelie bins to be provided must have a high resistance to heat, decadence, frost, and chemicals. 3. The type of wheelie bins to be provided must be equivalent to 360 liters length, 770 millimeters, width 360 millimeters, and height 1,100 millimeters. 4. The type of wheelie bins to be provided must be able to carry a maximum load weight of 144 kilograms or more. Number 5. The type of wheelie bins to be provided must have solid rubber tires fitted with a corrosion-resistant steel axle to ensure long service life in even the harshest of environments. 6. The type of wheelie bins to be provided must have a high density polyethylene cadmium free. Now 7, the type of wheelie bins to be provided must have top opening with 2 side plastic grab handles. Number 8, the type of wheelie bins to be provided must be designed to meet the standard compactor emptying system or any dump master bin lifter. Now number 9, the type of wheelie bins to be provided must not have any leakage or otherwise, and the supplier is to replace any faulty or substandard quality. 10, a total number of 3,000 wheelie bins is to be supplied to the Banjul City Council, and each bin is to be printed with Banjul City Council on the 2 sides. Now, these are the specifications, correct?
Yes.
This is what you should meet in relation to what you should supply, the 3,000 dustbins.
Yes.
That is correct, sir?
Yes.
Have you done this before? Have you supplied dustbins before?
I do, but not to this quantity.
You have supplied dustbins before?
Yes, I've.
Who did you supply? I mean, it's a public trial. It's a public hearing. Who did you supply the dustbins to?
No, people buy it special from me. Maybe 1 or 2, 3 or 4, not this quantity.
Then you have not had an experience of this sort?
No,
before?
of this quantity, no.
Yes. So 1 or 2 you may supply, but you have never had this experience.
Yes.
Now I ask this because one of the undertakings is that you've had experience in the supply of this particular number or quantity. Now let me show you the voucher, which indicates your payment for $13,800,000. Attached to the voucher is the statement, Zenith Bank statement of Kebba and Sons Enterprise. And the supporting documents, that is the notification of the award, your Kebba and Sons certificate of supply and contract to registration with GPA is there. Your statement of financial capacity, that is the bid security from Senate Bank, is that correct?
Yes.
Is that correct, sir? Your bid security from Zenith Bank.
Yes, yes.
This to be shown to you, just to confirm.
Yes.
Before we have it admitted into evidence. Do you recognize those documents?
Yeah, I recognize all these documents.
All right, thank you. May we please have the voucher with the necessary supporting documents?
Yes. Because I think if the reason why these guys, they give me this guarantee is because all the time I bring materials.
Yes.
Yes, and I'm banking with them for so long.
Zenith Bank?
Zenith Bank, yes.
Okay.
I've been banking with them for so long. Since I started this business, I think 2011.
Yes.
I've been banking with them. And also, I used to sell these detergents also.
Yes, yes.
It is accompanied with these dustbins. But
Right.
these dustbins, not to this quantity,
Yes.
is being sold. Because I think that's the reason why they have given me this guarantee also.
Of course.
Yes.
We apply to tender a Banjul City Council voucher for the payment of $13,800,000 to Kebba and Sons, together with the statement of account of Kebba and Sons, the notification of tender is a restricted tender for the supply of the dustbins, 5th of February 2019. The certificate of registration with GPA for the year 2019, 31st of December 2019. A letter of reference from Zenith Bank for the financial guarantee required for this tender process to be admitted into evidence and marked as an exhibit.
A payment a payment voucher dated the 18th of December 2019 with the supporting documents herein outlined for the purchase of 3,000 dustbins for the sum of 13 million is hereby admitted in evidence as exhibit, and it is marked as LGC/BCC/KOD/003.
Ask the Commission, please. Yes, Mr. Drammeh, so the undertaking is that, if you look at the last paragraph, paragraph L, it says that you have, it says have performed previously a similar number and value of similar contracts as required in the qualification requirements of this procurement. But that would not be correct in this case.
Of these goods,
Yes.
these items.
Yes.
No, I don't think so.
That would not be correct, yes. Thank you again for your honesty. Now, you now won the award. You are given the contract. Did you sign a contract with them?
Yes, I do.
You signed a contract. Do you have the contract?
Pardon?
Do you have the contract? Do you have the contract with you?
Do I have it? I think this is it. I think this is it.
And also, Kebba and Sons is a limited liability company?
Yes.
It's a limited liability? Is that correct?
Pardon?
It's a company and not a sole trading business.
No, it's a sole trading business.
But what we see is Kebba and Sons Company Limited.
Yes, but it's only me.
It's only you.
Yeah.
Do you have your registration with the Ministry of Justice?
Pardon?
Do you have your registration, your business registration?
Business registration, yes, I have my business
May I
registration.
please see it?
The recent one, oh?
The one for this period, during the...
2018.
Yes, 2018 supply. 2019, 2019.
2019.
2018, 2019. No, not with the GPPA. Yes, this one. When was your first registration? Your first business registration? Which year was this?
It was 2011.
2011?
Yes, if I could remember.
And with GPA? When did you first register with GPA?
GPPA.
Please speak into the microphone.
Sorry. GPPA, I think, let me see. I started with GPPA, if I could remember, I think it's 2013.
Okay.
Yes.
We apply to tender the certificate of business registration. The date is 7th of December 2018. The name of business is Kebba and Sons Enterprise. The type of business, general goods, cleaning materials. And place of business is Kotu, Serekunda West, Kanifing Municipality. To be admitted into evidence and marked as an exhibit, together with the original notification of award letter from Banjul City Council addressed to the Managing Director, Kebba and Sons Limited. The notification of tender, they received direct tender 5th of February 2019, and the contract that was signed by the parties, Mustafa Bachili for BCC, the CEO, and Mr. Drammeh for Kebba and Sons. All this to be admitted and to be marked as an exhibit in a bundle form.
The certificate of business registration dated the 7th of December 2018 in the name of Kebba and Sons Enterprise. Type of business is general goods, in brackets cleansing materials. The place of business is Kotu, Serekunda West, Kanifing Municipality, The Gambia. And attached to the business registration is a receipt dated the 7th of December 2018 for the sum of $500. A letter dated the 6th of March 2019 with reference 28/BCC/91/Volume 2 addressed to the Managing Director, Kebba and Sons Limited, and it has the caption Re-Notification of Award, and it is signed by the Chief Executive Officer. It is copied to the Lord Mayor B.C.C, Acting Director of Finance, Director General GPPA, and a file copy is maintained. And attached to this is also a receipt dated the 12th of February 2019 for the sum of $1,000. And this is received from Kebba and Sons Enterprise. The next letter is dated the 5th of February 2019. It has reference 98/BCC/91. It has the caption Restricted Tender for dustbins. It is signed by the CEO, copied to the Lord Mayor, Acting Director of Admin, Acting Director of Finance, Director General, GPPA, and a file copy is maintained. The addressees of this letter is the Managing Director, Gura Keeper Trading, Managing Director Balaji Enterprise, Managing Director Kebba and Sons. The contract form is also attached. The contract form is dated the 11th of March 2019 and it is signed by Mustafa Bacheli, CEO, BCC, and Kebba Ousman Drammeh, company representative. These documents are admitted together in a bundle as exhibit and they are marked as LGC/BCC/KOD/004.
As the commission places. Now, did you meet the technical specification as stated in the bid document for the supply of the 3,000 dustbins?
Yeah, after submitting my my documents to the members of the committee and the members from GPPA, after submitting my documents to both the committee
Yes.
and GPPA members,
Yes.
they called me and I was given a letter that the contract has been awarded to me. So the specification, there is a column where all the specification, you have to write the specification there.
Yes.
Yes, and I have also provided the specification there. I think that is the reason why it was given to me.
Yes. That's fine. We will come to that as well. But now you supplied the 3,000 dustbins.
Yes.
Did you meet with the technical specification, the requirement? The dustbins you supplied, did they meet all the requirements stated in the technical specification?
Yes, I think so.
You think so?
Yes.
How did you deliver these dustbins to BCC?
I didn't deliver everything at the same time.
Okay.
I could remember, but I couldn't recall how the process was done, but it was in the number. It was in numbers that I delivered it.
The first batch,
Yes, I couldn't remember exactly.
You can't recall?
Yeah, I can't recall because it's
You
been
can't recall the exact number?
Exact number because
But how many
yes.
Times did you deliver?
I think it's about twice or I could remember because it's been a while.
Okay.
And I cannot tell you the exact.
Why did you not deliver all at the same time? Was it because it was pre-financed? Did you pre-finance this?
No. It wasn't that. It was just due to the transportation.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the issue because it was impossible to transport it all at the same time.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, when you were doing the delivery, how do you do that? Who do you deliver to? And were there any event or ceremony or meeting that you have to deliver this set of goods to these individuals and they were present? How was the delivery done?
The delivery, I sent one of my boys.
Okay.
I sent one of my boys with the driver.
Yes.
And after he delivered the items and the invoice was signed. The invoice was signed.
By?
Right now, I couldn't.
You would not know?
Yeah, I didn't have the invoice because I missed some documents. My house was break and I missed some documents there.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Now, who did they deliver to? Do you know?
It is either the I couldn't tell definitely.
You cannot tell?
I cannot tell definitely.
Were the goods examined before you handed over the goods to BCC, to whoever was
Yes.
The goods. Did they examine
Yes.
the goods?
Yes. My boy who went there with the goods, he examined the goods and count everything was intact, and they signed the invoice.
What did they examine? Did they examine the number, or they examined the quality?
Both the quality and the number also.
Who examined the quality?
Actually, I sent someone, and I couldn't tell you the specific person who it is.
So you are not sure whether they examined the quality?
No, the one I sent,
Yes.
whom I sent, is the one who gave me the information.
That, of course, we know. They will just count and say, okay, you have informed them you will deliver, let's say, for instance, 20 or 1,000. I'm just giving an example. And when you deliver the number, the issue is they will just count and then confirm you have delivered this number.
Yes.
But they would not check the quantity, the quality, sorry, as per the specifications, to see whether it has met.
For that, I cannot say because I wasn't there.
Thank you. Thank you
because
very much.
for me, the products, how they tabulated in the how to call it,
in the bid document,
in the bid document, I think I have the exact size and type.
How do you know you've had the exact requirements as per the technical specifications?
Because it's already written there.
Yes. So, but how do you know whether what you have purchased is exactly what is written there?
Because one, the dustbin, the plastic bag you put there is, I am also selling that also, and it's the same size with it.
Yes.
So I can determine that also.
Yes.
And even the colors also,
Yes.
I can determine that.
Let me give you an example. It says, number one, sorry, the wheelie bins to be provided must be 100% plastic. How do you know this?
But it is plastic.
But how do you know it's 100% plastic? I'm asking this, it's not that I am faulting you. I'm just trying to see whether the idea is, the fault is for the one giving anyone contract, they should know exactly what they are looking for. You have participated in a process, in a bidding process, and you think you have all rights to genuinely think that you have supplied exactly what they have asked for.
But
It's let me just help you. I'm just helping you. It's for BCC to verify 100% what they had asked for. But based on your expertise, for instance, if you've had expertise in this, assuming, is whether you have knowledge and verification in relation to what is exactly in the technical specification.
Yes, because this is not the first time I'm selling this.
Yes.
They have been buying it from me, from hotels and individuals.
Right.
But the thing is, every time when I'm requesting from my supplier, I ask him for that quality.
Who is your supplier?
Supplier is from Saudi.
From Saudi?
Yes.
So the bins were ordered from Saudi?
From Saudi, yes.
Do you have the documents?
I don't think I have it right now with me here.
Will you be able to produce those documents?
I will see, because there are a lot of documents which I'm missing in my house.
No, but this would also be, I assume you will have email correspondence as well if you have purchased these bills from Saudi Arabia.
Yeah, if I can communicate with him, because it's been a while I haven't communicated with him since.
Yeah, so for all the necessary documents of purchase, the performance invoice and all that, you will need to see it. Which company in Saudi did you purchase these bills from?
There's an individual who do that process for me.
What's the name of the individual?
Okay, one thing, I'll try to bring find this document. Yeah?
Answer the question. You have been asked a question. What is the name of the person? That is what you are asked. So please answer the question.
Yes, Dr. Drammeh?
Yes. What I can say is, the name is an Arabic name.
Yes.
I cannot keep it in my head, but I think it's in the, how to call it?
It's in the invoice.
Yeah, maybe the invoice or the bill of loading. It could be on
the bill of lading.
Yes, it could be on that.
Yes. So please write it down. We will want you to produce the bill of lading, the performance invoice, and all other documents in relation to this purchase. Mr. Drammeh, do you have a sample of the dustbin that you supply to BCC?
At this moment?
Yes.
No, right now I didn't have.
You would not be able to have it?
No, right now I didn't have.
Are those dustbins available in the Gambia, as in with other suppliers? Will you find those dustbins with other suppliers here?
With other suppliers?
Yes. What I mean is, is it readily available? If someone wants to purchase that kind of dustbin, can you find it in shops or?
No, not in shops, because the persons, the individual, the ones who buy, they use it.
Please
they
speak into the microphone.
They use it. It's not for, maybe someone will, I don't know, but I don't sell it to someone who will use it to sell it again.
Are you the only one that sells those kind of dustbins in the Gambia?
I have seen people selling that type.
Yes.
Not, I don't know whether it is exactly the same size or so.
Yes.
I don't know.
Yes. No, but I'm telling you, a lot of people are selling those kind of dustbins.
But then, what I'm saying is, for mine, I don't know exactly whether it's the same with the ones these guys are selling.
No, you should know. You see, the main thing is, for instance, even it has to be 100% plastic, and the size is also stated. The height, the length, the width, they're all stated. So you'll find this. The weight, the load it can carry, 144 kilograms. You'll find this. It's all over. You agree with me? If you're in this business, you know you are not the only supplier. Correct?
Yeah, that's right.
Yes, you're not the only supplier. It's not a very rare product. Dustbins are not rare products.
No, they are not rare products.
Exactly. It's not difficult to if you walk into any shop, you can find dustbins and you can buy them. Right? Who were your other competitors? It's a restricted tender. How many of you took part in this tender?
I think it was 3, if I could remember.
Yourself?
There was other 2 parties there. I think there was 2 parties.
You forgot the name of the other business?
Definitely.
All right. Now, let's talk about the price. How much did you purchase a dustbin for? Mr. Drammeh, you had been honest since in the beginning. I think we keep it that way. We move on. That's the most important thing. For most of the things we ask is because we have information. So, but it's for you to give us your answer, and we expect your answer, as you have started throughout your testimony, is to be able to give an honest answer so that you give your testimony and you go.
You're asking the actual price that I sell it or
purchased it.
How I purchase it,
yes.
Amount.
Per dustbin is how much?
I have to check that, because definitely I'm out of the business for more than 4 years now.
Why would you be out of the business? A business that pays 13 million, why would you be out of the business? Why? But anyways, that's a personal decision. Mr. Drammeh, the issue here is 3,000 dustbins for $13 million, right?
Yes.
$13,800,000.
Yes.
If you divide 13,800,000 by 3,000, you have just give me a minute. That's $4,600.
Yes.
So at face value, it will appear as if you purchased one dustbin for $4,600, correct?
No, it could be less than that.
It should be less than that. We have the VAT.
Yes.
Is it because of the VAT?
Yes.
The VAT is 15%, right? I want to do the math with you.
But right now, definitely, if you can give me the opportunity to look for this thing, I think that is better, because I don't want to say something that will not be in line with the reality.
Okay. So what do you want us to give you time?
I don't want to assume something.
What do you want us to give you time for? Because what we have is that you purchased the dustbins for $4,000 is one dustbin, and the $600 would be for VAT for each dustbin. Is that how it is? So Drammeh, is $4,000 a realistic figure for one dustbin in the Gambia in 2018?
In 2018?
Yes.
It depends on the one who is selling.
Why will it depend on the one who is? It should depend on the market.
Pardon?
It should depend on the market. What is the price of one bottle of water?
This one?
Yes.
Some are saying $15,
yes.
Some are saying 25 or
yes.
20,
yes.
Some $30.
That is a range. That is a range. Is that not the case? That is the market value is $15 probably minimum,
yes,
and $20 for a normal selling price. We're not talking about when you go to the club or when you go to very expensive places in a hotel, 5-star hotel. The normal purchase price for this water is $15 to $20. Is that correct?
Yes.
The same thing happens with every product.
Also
what?
In consideration of
into the microphone and please speak louder.
In consideration of how you get the materials and how much did you spend there, so it could determine the price of the product also.
If you are ordering a dustbin that costs $4,000 when the market is $2,000, you will not have business. Everybody sells this kind of dustbins for $2,000. It's $2,500 in 2025. In 2024, 2025, I purchased one in the beginning of the year.
But then maybe it's the seller also who is making that price also.
I understand.
Yes.
It's the seller. That's you. So, but what would be the justification for you to be twice the price of what you have in the market, in the normal market?
What I can say is, I think I have just put my price.
Yes.
And someone wants the product.
Yes.
Then he goes for it, and I think we had an agreement, and then we agreed on terms.
Yes.
Yes.
Correct. Absolutely correct. But there's a problem with that. And that is the problem we are trying to find out. Do you understand that? What you sold a dustbin for, you and I will agree, is way too much. It's an exorbitant amount of money. It's way too much for what a dustbin of that nature. We will bring it. We will give you time and we'll bring the dustbin. We'll ask if you can bring your own dustbin of the specification. Then you can tell us. But the market price of a dustbin, of what you have in the specification, you had agreed with KMC, B.C.C, almost twice the amount. And we now want to know why that is the case.
For that, I cannot say that. I just put my price. I put my price, and the price, they agreed with it, and it goes.
You had sold this kind of dustbins before supplying it to BCC?
Yes, I have sold, yes.
And not this quantity, but at least 1 or 2 dustbins?
Yes, or more than that.
Or more than that?
Yes.
Can we see your receipts?
Receipts?
Yes. Of this kind of business that you have sold, to see, to compare? Can you do that?
I will look for it.
Come again?
I will look for it if I could find it.
Your evidence is that you have an experience in selling this kind of dustbins, even though not to the quantity, you were honest.
Yes.
But you've had experience in selling this kind of.
Yes, but
to believe that, you just hear me out. To prove that, you produce the receipt.
Receipts right now, it will be very difficult because most of the documents I have are missing, and the other thing I have bought some, but most of them, someone break in my house.
Mr. Drammeh, look, those stories, you've had it over and over and over again. Did you purchase these dustbins in the Gambia here?
No,
or you purchased them in Saudi Arabia?
I didn't purchase it here.
Where did you purchase these dustbins?
From Saudi.
We need all those documents in relation to your purchase.
Yes.
Okay?
I will look for it. I will look for it and bring it.
And bring it?
Yes.
How did you pay your supplier in Saudi? Did bank pay?
My supplier?
Yes. You have a business of $13 million. How did you pay your supplier?
It's through transfer.
Transfer?
Yes.
Bank transfer. Can we also have evidence of that when you come back on Monday? Or any date given to you by the chairperson? We need evidence of payment to your supplier.
Okay.
All right?
All right.
Please write that down. We will also need the number of the various quantities you've supplied, making up the 3,000 dustbins. How many you've supplied in the first supply, and the second, if there's a third, and the third one as well. Do you understand?
No, if I could remember, the invoice was, it was not split. If I could remember. I'm not sure, but I think it was not split. It was not split. It was in the 3,000, I think it was in one invoice, if I could remember.
Yeah, but the supply, I mean, you had to supply 3,000 dustbins, and you have told the commission you didn't supply all at once. It was in phases, it was in different stages. You said maybe it took 2 supplies because of the transportation.
Yes.
Correct?
But it was not, I don't think it was really, it's just the figures were written. Let's say if I bring 2,000, the figures will be written in a blank paper, then when the rest comes, it is completed,
yes.
I think.
The reason why I ask this, because if you look at the information sent to you, is that the letter dated the 5th of February 2019, with the heading restricted tender for dustbins, says the council would like to procure dustbins. Attached, this is a set of technical specification developed for the above type of dustbins being procured. The council is presently facing constraints. As a result, we are soliciting for an arrangement which would allow the council to make payments as follows. You have a 10% payment first, right?
Yes.
Then you have but what?
It's okay, it's okay. You can proceed.
No, Mr. Drammeh, if you want to say anything, you can.
No, you can proceed.
Hear me out.
Yeah.
If you want to say anything, you can say it. You are at liberty to do so. The evidence is yours. The commission wants to hear your evidence. So don't hesitate to say what you want to say, okay? The second payment is 70%, and the third is 20%. So you will first be paid 10% of the 13 million in return dollars, correct? Correct, sir?
Mm-hmm.
Are we together?
Sorry.
All right.
Are you reading from your phone?
No, I'm not having a phone.
Yes, but please be attentive so that you can get the questions that have been put to you by counsel. Because if you don't listen, you will not understand what he is saying, and you may not be able to respond. All right?
All right, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. 10% was to be paid to you first. Is that how the payment went?
Yes.
Now, was the 10% enough for you to do your purchase?
It wasn't enough, but then.
But then what?
But then that was what was in the contract.
No.
So
if what you have in the contract is not realistic, my friend, you would not agree to that, because then that would not be enough for you to purchase 3,000 dustbins. Did your supplier supply you 3,000 dustbins at once?
yes,
Exactly. So
But-
how did you get the money?
because the supplier, he used to supply me every year
Yes.
with materials. So if I request, I said I need this, he will provide it for me. He will provide it.
That is not the question. If your supplier in Saudi Arabia, correct?
Yes.
If you are to purchase $13 million or thereabout, of course not $13 million exactly, of any amount above $10 million and you did not pay, you will not be supplied.
Yes.
That's not possible. You don't even know each other. It's not like you're doing a joint business. You are buying. So if you don't pay, you will not be supplied. They will not take that risk. Is that not the case? So you must have paid in full. You agree? Do you agree? Mr. Drammeh,
Yes.
is that something that you are struggling with?
Yes, I'm struggling with something.
What are you struggling with? Mr. Drammeh, look, let me give you an advice.
Yes.
You know, it's easier in life when you speak the truth under any circumstance and you move on. The difficulty is when you don't want to speak the truth by virtue of any reason that you may have, because then your evidence must add up. And that's the problem witnesses have. Your evidence must add up. If it does not add up, we go by your evidence, and if it does not add up, then it will be very clear.
But I think I'm responding to your questions, isn't it?
Yes, but
But
you
I
have to
think,
maintain the honesty.
but also, these are things that has been in the past for more than 5 years or so.
Yes.
And I'm out of business for more than 5 years or so.
Yes.
So if you ask me some questions, I have to reflect again
Okay.
and see. I have to take my time and
That's
reflect.
fair enough.
Well, I don't want to say something that is not in line with what happened. That's why I'm taking my time.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that. Now, if you need more time for any information, it may be granted to you. My point is, did you pay your supplier in full for the 3,000 dustbins?
For that, I cannot say much about that.
You want time?
Yes.
To produce the documents of
Yes.
payment?
Yes.
Okay. Please write it down. You have to provide I think we've already asked that.
No, you asked me that payment to the supplier. How
Yes,
You
yes.
asked me that. You said
Now-
bill of loading, name of the supplier, payment to the supplier, and invoice from the bins.
Right. Right. So he will give you time for that. What we will do, Mr. Drammeh, is to suspend the issues regarding the payments to your supplier and the price the unit price.
The unit price. Okay.
So when you come back, you will provide evidence of the unit price. We'll proceed from that. The other question I have is, the mayor has informed you about this bidding,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
How did she inform you about this?
She told me there is a bid for these bins.
Right.
So if you are interested, you can go for it.
Okay.
That's all she told me. Then I went there and went to the office, the cashier, and I asked, she said, yes, there is a bid for this.
Yes, proceed. Proceed.
Then I buy she said,
yes,
she said the receipt is $1,000,
yes,
if I could remember. Then I buy the receipt and I was given this.
What is your relationship with the mayoress?
Mayoress, since I finished school,
yes,
I was with her mom because her younger brother was my close ally and our mothers are very close to each other. Okay. So I was staying with her mom, and later when she transferred to Pipeline, then Lord Mayor transferred to her compound. I transferred her because normally she doesn't stay there.
So you lived with her?
Yeah, I live with her.
For how long?
I can say since 90, I think since I finished school, 96 or so.
96?
Yeah, because I finished school 94, and I was trying to graduate, doing my A levels, but okay. I did 1 year, the following year. Before I get my A levels, I traveled. Okay. I didn't include. Then after that, when I came back, then
That's okay. That's okay. Do you still live with the mayoress?
No, we are not staying.
Since when?
Since 20. When was the last election? Presidential election. Immediately after the presidential election.
In 2021?
Yes.
2021. Is that correct? Yes. 2021.
Since 2021, after the presidential election. Yes.
The last question regarding your relationship with the mayoress. You own the business together with the mayoress?
No. I have my business, Kebba and Sons. She had her own business before.
Called
Wakir Rohi.
What?
Kerrohi.
Wakir Rohi?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So she has no share in that business?
No, she has no share. She will just assist me when I have issues. She will just assist me.
Financially?
Huh? Pardon?
Financially?
Yes, financially and advice and so on.
And as an advisor as well?
Yes.
Okay. Now, the issue is that, Mr. Drammeh.
Yes.
You've had so many contracts with B.C.C. Since the mayoress was elected, duly elected.
Yes.
Correct?
Yes.
Have you had contracts with B.C.C. before the mayoress was elected?
No.
The answer is no.
No.
It was until she became the mayoress that you started to have several contracts.
Yes.
And this is because you have a relationship with the mayoress.
Yes, that could be.
Okay.
But it could be also. It depends. It could be also. My product was not visible to the council before.
Okay.
You know, it depends. The visibility is something else.
Okay.
Because people, when they buy the product and they are satisfied with it, it could be a good visibility for your business also.
Right.
I think it could be that also, because if it was not a good product, they will not continue to buy it, or they will complain about it.
Yes. I have no basis to attack your product to say whether it was good or not. We have no evidence of that. If we've had evidence of that, we would have told you. But at least you are honest in relation to your relationship with the mayoress, and that having been probably playing a factor or role in you being granted several businesses. This is also been complained by some employees of council. Yes. They may not have something to do with you because you're not the mayoress. But unless you were honest in your answer. Unless we have questions, Honorable Chair, for this witness, we want to apply after the questions for the witness to be given time to produce the necessary documentation in relation to the purchase of the dustbins.
Yes, Mr. Drammeh, thank you so much for your evidence.
Yes, ma'am.
And we'll expect to see you on Monday at 10 o'clock. All right? And you bring the documents that you have been asked to bring.
Right? Can you excuse me Monday? Because Monday I have a football game.
You said you have what?
Football game on Monday.
That is not an excuse. I'm not giving you that luxury. So we expect to see you here on Monday together with your documents at 10 o'clock. Thank you. And we will see you on Monday. You are discharged, and thank you for your evidence. Do we have another witness?
Yes.
Yes.
Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Good afternoon, Mr. Witness. Fine. Can you speak into the mic? Can you hold the mic close to your
Hello?
mouth? Okay. Welcome to this Commission of Inquiry into Local Government Councils and Related Matters. Mr. Witness, in which language do you wish to make your testimony? In which language do you wish to make your testimony?
All of English is good, but
All of. Okay. Mr. Bojang, can you guide him then? What is your religion? What is your religion?
Lan moy sa dina?
Okay. Do you wish to swear by the Holy Quran or make an affirmation?
Da nga jël Quran bi nga waat wala da nga ekati sa loxo nga waat.
Okay, Madam Chair, the witness wishes to swear by the Holy Quran. Can you hold the Holy Quran and then repeat after me? Your right hand, please. Hold it, hold the Holy Quran, and then repeat after me. I hold it, hold the Holy Quran. I, Omar Budin, do swear that.
yeah.
Repeat after me. Do swear that.
Sorry, Mr. Mbalo. Sorry, Mr. Mbalo.
Hold on.
Can you allow the interpreter to interpret so that the witness can repeat after the interpreter?
Yeah, that's why you have an interpreter. You wait for the interpreter and then repeat after.
Legi nga deguluma rek.
Hold the Holy Quran. Mr. Bojang, can we take that again?
Very well.
I.
Waxal man.
Yes.
Man.
I man.
Deguluma.
Omar Budin.
Omar Budin.
Do swear that.
Ma ngay waat ne.
Mangi wat wow.
I'll speak the truth.
Na waat dëgga.
Wax deug wow.
The whole truth.
Dëgga rek.
Lu ngeen ma laaj mangi ci ginnaawam amul ben
And nothing but the truth.
Dëgga rek lu dul dëgga. Duma waat lu dul dëgga. Dëgga rek laay wax.
deug rek lay wax.
So help me God.
Suma diggante ak Yàlla.
Ci sama digante ak Yàlla.
Thank you. You may kindly take your seat. Madam Chair, the witness is sworn. I have the honor to hand over the witness for us to proceed. Mr. Can you help me?
Good afternoon, Mr. Budib.
Yes. Dinaba.
You are welcome.
Thank you.
Council, you may proceed.
Yes, please state your name.
My name is Omar Budib.
Omar Budib.
Yes, for PowerCon. I work for my company, my enterprise, called PowerCon in Sinchu Alaji.
Omar Budib are my names.
Yes,
I am contractor. I work with NAWEC. I am contractor of NAWEC.
So let me help you, Mr. Budib.
Mr. Budib.
So the interpreter will interpret.
Wow, amul problem.
Thank you very much. Now, you are the CEO of PowerCon Mugao Enterprise.
Yes.
Nena, you are CEO of PowerCon Mugao Enterprise.
Yes.
That's correct.
Are you registered with GPA?
Nena, I register GBPA.
Yeah. Every year.
Yes, every year.
You gave a statement on the 28th of December 2024. Do you recall this?
Nena, I have a statement very December 2024.
Yes.
Yes, when I came here, I have given a statement.
Okay, so that is the statement. Just go through it. Can you read and write? In English, then. Do you understand English?
English. English. Yes, I can write.
Can you read?
Read. Wow.
Yes.
Please go through that statement.
That statement. That's a boss level date.
Well, some of us, yes, I signed it.
This is my statement because my signature appears.
Thank you very much. We apply to tender the statement of Omar Budib, 28th of December 2024, into evidence as an exhibit.
The witness statement dated the 28th of December 2024 is hereby admitted in evidence, and it is marked as LGC/BCC/OB/001.
As the commission places. Now, you had a contract to supply 100 pieces of LED lights to BCC in 2022. Do you recall this?
Then at 2022, you have a contract at BCC pour nga supply len ay street lampa yo xamne
LED lights, yes.
Yes.
Can I talk?
Yes.
Bima dem BCC awma ben contrat dañ ma wo before election yi ne dañu bëgg lampu Banjul yi tak.
Before I go to the BCC, I don't have a contract with them. They called me and said to me before election they want all the streets to have light.
The only one people I know in BCC is Katim Toure.
And the only person I know at BCC is one called Katim Toure.
Yes. And Nawek, bimu demé Nawek dañ ne ko bu bëggé light yu baax yo xamé day taal lu baax da ngay dem ci PowerCon.
When they went to Nawek, they advised them that if they needed or they need good lights, that lights very bright, let them go to PowerCon.
Try nañu nu wut ay lampe Dakar 3 days mu lak.
They tried, they brought lights from Dakar, but it's very unfortunate. 3 days, they get burned.
One thing la mëna wax moy light yi ma joxe yépp ñu ngi ci kaw pôle yépp mën naa ko compter yépp.
One thing I can assure you of, the lights that I supply to them, they are all attached by the poles and they are still functioning. I can count them all.
And biñ ma joxe payment yoyu la duggu basic bank amel nañ ma 320,000 yoo xam ne daw naa ci li ma daw dem Banjul ñëwaat ëpp na 320,000.
And the monies that they're supposed to pay me at basic bank, they owe me about 300 and nyata?
20,000.
20,000, of which I followed them for several times, but to no avail.
Promise nañu ma ba sonn ma mujj ko bàyyi.
They promised me until I fed up and I left it with them.
Man sama preuve mooy lamp yépp nga ci kaw biir Banjul bu ñu bëggee nu compter ko ñoom ñoo ma amel xaalis ba léegi.
For me, between me and Banjul, I have lights on the streets. And if they want, they can count them. They owe me till now.
They owe you about $320,000.
Nena ñu la amé $320,000.
Ba léegi nanguñ ko fay Katim dig na ma ba sonn.
Till now, they refuse to pay. Katim promised me till I'm fed up.
Ma mujj ko bàyyi.
I later left it.
Boobu ba tey woo nañu ma ba sonn ne dañuy am banque bu leen bëgg a jàppale ma ne leen you pay before I work.
And even now they need my service. They used to tell me that they need a bank that will guarantee them or fund them. I tell them yes, but before that, pay me before I do any work.
Did they ever ask that you give them some money?
Nenanda ñom mus nañ la laajte pour nga jox leen xaalis wala nga may leen. No.
So why
duma liggéey loolu parce que bu ma ko liggéeyee problème la may andil suba.
No, I don't.
Sama price mooy sama price.
I don't do that type of dealings because if I do so tomorrow, I'll end up having a problem. My price is my price.
Is that perhaps they know that is why they frustrate you in giving you your money back?
Nena mun na neka li mo taxoon xam nañ ko li mo taxoon ñu dal di la jël wala frustrate la pour nga mëna jot sa xaalis.
Musuñu ma wax dara moo tax.
They have never told me nothing. This is why.
Mais duñ dara risque liggéey la ko ma juum dootul am.
That is nothing. That is a risk of the job. It was my mistake. It will never happen.
Did you send them an invoice for this?
Nenda dang leen yóbboon invoice. Dang leen yónnee invoice.
Joxoon naa leen invoice in first time bi.
Yes, the first time I gave them an invoice.
Joxoon naa leen benn proforma.
I gave them a proposal.
Proforma.
Xoolal. I have here 2 delivery notes. Benn bi 60 la benn bi 30.
I have 2 delivery notes for one of them 30, one of them 60, and the other one 60.
Bi mooy proforma 145 lamp bi $2 million la.
Proforma of 140 some $1 million.
$2 million.
$2 million.
Te 1.2 rek lañ ma fay mais yeggalewuma.
I was paid 1.2
rek lañ ma fay.
1.2. That's only what was paid to me.
So the entire amount that they were supposed to pay you is $2 million.
Nena kon yep li nga xam ne loolu lañ la war a fay mooy $2 million.
No, bu ma yeggale woon light yep.
When I installed the lights.
I think 130 lamp la monté mais moo taxoon gars yi amel ma 300 something.
100 and.
Defe naa loolu bu ñu mën nañ ko kon yëpp 130 lamp defe naa la monté.
130 lights. The one that I fixed.
I
myself climbed and fixed them up.
We can verify everything.
You can verify everything.
Okay, so instead of 145, it's 130.
Then instead of 145, like 130.
Yes. Because man 1.2 rek lañ ma fay.
I was paid 1.2.
Last invoice be.
The last invoice, I was not paid.
In 21, 2021.
This was around 2021.
After in 22 la am problem sama jabar gañu ma taxaw liggéeyatuma dematuma fofu.
2022, it happens that I had a problem because I lost my wife and I stopped. I even don't go there anymore.
I forget BCC.
I forget BCC.
Even liñ ma fay sax, I was 20 times to have one.
Even what I was paid, I followed them for more than 20 times before I get that payment.
So I see the first goods, the first you delivered is 60 pieces.
You have two delivery notes here.
You have two delivery notes.
Yes, the first is 60 pieces and the second is, I see 30.
You said the first was 60 and the second is 30.
I have one. I have too much paper. I don't know where is the last one.
Okay.
I lost some papers, so I can't tell exactly the last one.
Last one. But altogether it will be 130.
Then I have them 130. Yes.
And the balance is, you are paid 1,200,000.
Then I pay 1,200,000.
Lolu lañ ma jox Basic Bank 600.
That was what I was paid at the Basic Bank, 2 installments, 600.
And if the balance is 320,
then I lu des mooy 320.
No, lolu mom do xalaatuma ko sax.
I never think of that even.
I lose too much paper for that.
I lose too much paper for that.
All right. Thank you very much, Mr. Budib. Are there any questions for this witness?
Yes.
Commissioner,
Mr. Budib, is it correct that the contract for the lights for BCC was 145, not 130? Is that
correct? This paper is pro forma for 145 light. But
now let me ask the question again. What you were contracted to supply was 145. Is that correct?
Before, yes, they need 145 light.
So now you supplied how much?
I don't supply all because 145
no,
light.
you just give us how much you supplied so that we know based on the documents that you have sent in.
We can count it. It's in Banjul
Mr. Budib, we are asking you because
Madam,
you did the contract and we want to hear from you. And you have indicated that you have supplied and installed. So we just want you to make confirmation for us. So how much did you supply and install?
Madam, I have 72 years. I am not a small boy. I forget. If you want to confirm, we can count in Banjul Street. You will see. But the 1.2 million.
Mr. Can you please listen to me? We will advise you to answer the questions. All right? We will advise you for your own good to answer the questions as asked. So I am asking you, you said the contract was for 145, correct?
Yes.
Now, how much did you install?
I installed what they pay me, 1.2 million.
Yes, so how much was that?
1.2 million is 100 light.
So that is what you installed?
Perhaps they owe me money, but I don't know how much I install after.
You did not know how much you installed afterwards?
Because the invoice, I give it to Katim more time after I forget it.
So are you saying you cannot remember what you installed?
No, if you want, I can count it, no problem.
We will give you time, you will come back and you clarify your evidence. But let me just state that in your own statement, You have that you install 50.
Nena yaw sa karu bi wax nga ne yow 50 nga fa def 50 lampa moy juroom fukki lampa.
Let me just restate it. You said you supplied and installed 50 LED lights.
Nena li nga wax ne da nga supply nga dal di fix moy install 50 LED lights.
No, so I want you to clarify that.
The 50 LED light is the amount of 600,000.
Yes.
When I was first time here, the amount was for 50 LED light. 2 times they pay me. 2 times 600,000 in basic bank. And after I install, because I wait long time to have my money, I forget it. I don't know how many pay lamp.
So, to confirm, actually you supplied only 50. Is that correct?
Mune nga confirm why li nga wax nga supply moy 50 yoy nga supply nena nda lol deug la
Dede, do 50 right?
It's not only 50.
There's how much?
Nena ñata la?
The amount in the bank is 100 street light.
The amount in the bank is 100.
What they pay me is 100 street light.
The amount they paid me
more.
is for 100 street lights.
So that is what you installed?
Nena kon yoy nga fix fofu.
No, it's not only 100 because they owe me money.
Yes, Mr. Budib, I understand, but I want to confirm from you, because you have now said it's not 50 that you supplied, it's 100 that you supplied. So did you install all the 100 that you have supplied? That is the question.
I have here delivery note 60 light.
Yes.
And one delivery note 30 light.
Yes.
And another delivery note was I don't find it. 30 light.
Yes.
Is 120 light. 120 light is more than they pay me. Yes, it's more than they pay me. They pay me only 1.2 million.
But Mr. Budib, you said your first supply was 60 and your second was 30. That should be 90. Is that correct, based on the documents you gave to us?
You tell me to find document. I have 2 delivery note in my possession.
Yes.
I bring it.
So, yes, the delivery note. That is why I am putting it to you that you have given us 2 delivery notes to indicate that you supplied 90 instead of now the 100 you are talking about. Is that correct?
Now I have 2 delivery note is 90 light.
Yes.
But I lose 1 delivery note. I don't know where I can find it.
You did not see the other delivery note.
I lose. Madam, very simple.
Yeah.
Me, I don't build. I don't bring nothing. When I fix the light, it's accepted by BCC. The light is only unique light,
now,
only one light.
Mr. Budib, what is the actual total contract price?
Nena legi contract bi yep xaalis bi nga xam ne boobu ngeen d'accord pour ñu fay la ko ci contract bi mu ne ñaata la.
Contract amutoon.
There wasn't any contract.
No contract.
No contract.
They give me bring 60 light.
They only call me.
They sign my delivery note.
Tell me to bring 60 lights. They sign. They pay.
I never have contract.
I never have contract.
One time, please help me because I want to electrify Banjul.
It's only one time you talk to me to say, please help me. I want to electrify Banjul.
I bring delivery note. They sign. After they pay me.
From there, I brought the delivery right. It was signed, and after I was paid, there was no contract.
Yes.
Can I come in? Listen very carefully. And don't respond to me in English. Let him respond to me through the interpreter.
No problem.
What is the cost per unit of the lights? Per unit, how much does it cost?
Nena lampai bena nyatala
Ben buñ ko fixé 12,000 la may def wire bi may def connector.
No, wait.
12,000 due to the fact that I make the wire and I connect it.
Nyata lights, how many lights did you supply?
Nena nyata lampanga supply. Fate lolu nga tontu ko so xamé mu ne yow ya liggéey fofu ñaata lampanga supply.
Bala ma koy mëna xam il faut ñu compter ko ci biir.
Unless I count it before I can be able to tell.
Because bu nek dama giñ ne duma fen man duma fen.
As I said, I will not tell lie.
Mënuma wax lo xamné amul.
And I will not tell something that is not happening.
Mr. Boyan, can you tell him that nobody is saying he is lying?
Mune, excuse me, Mune, ma yegal la ne ken du la wax fi ne li nga wax amut wala ken du wax ne wala ken waxut ne li nga amut waxut ñoom sooy see ñu lay laajte ñu ne daf bugga pour mu leer si ñoom parce que yow bi nga waxtaan ak ñoom BCC déggul ma rek bi ngay defante ak ñoom BCC ñoom fekkewuñ ko soo commission bi nekkut ne pour yow la waaye pour BCC la soo ñun dañu bugga yéen nga xam ne da ngeen jëfandikoo ak BCC ñu laajte leen loo xam ne dañu bugga xam rek du yow li nga wax fi yëpp dëgg la.
non man kay pare naa pour jàppale commission bi because commission bi dafa war a xam luy dëgg bi.
I'm ready to help the commission because the commission needs to find out the truth.
Now, ma wax fi loo xam ne amul.
But I don't want to say something here that is not or that had never happened.
Legi.
Mune legi.
How many? Allow me. I'm not speaking French. Now, how many lights did you supply?
Ina legi pour laajte la pour leeral yow sa boppa ñaata lampa nga supply.
Normalement 60, 30, 120 dal show dem na fofu.
For me, I'm sure I have supplied 120
60,
because
30 and 15.
I supplied 60,
105.
30 and 15. That will be 105.
105 or 120.
105 or 120.
Then he's not sure of how much light he supplied.
Nena kon lerut de lerut ci yow ñaata lampa nga supply foofu. Unless if I count them.
Because better light bobu man rek mako indi fi.
Because that type of light I'm the only person who brought them here in.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Counsel, is that all for this witness?
Yes.
Mr. Budin?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming. If we need you to clarify any further issue, we will let you know, and we will call you back to shed light on.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yes, if I come across those documents, can I be able to bring them?
Yes, you should.
No
yes,
problem.
You can.
Yes,
We may rise.
Thank you.